I've lost the use of my heart, but I'm still alive, still looking for the light.
Hi, gorgeous. So today I want to discuss something very, very important in regards to relationships. And it is probably the most important factor when it comes to building a strong relationship with another person. And it is loving yourself. It is incredibly important. It is the most important factor when it comes to building a strong relationship with another person, to love yourself. In loving yourself, you are loving the universe. The universe is you. You are an extension of the universe, of consciousness. And in loving yourself, you are loving the perfection that has been created by the Creator, by the universe, by Source Consciousness, by Spirit, by God. In loving yourself, you are loving the perfect manifestation of Spirit. Now, why is that so important when it comes to being in a relationship? It's important because when we get into relationships, we typically look for other people to show us our value, to show us our worth, to show us that we are capable of being loved. So if you can come into a relationship knowing that already you are loved, knowing that you don't need anyone to love you, what you would like is a partner that fits you so absolutely perfectly that this life experience can be even better than you thought it could be. Loving yourself is always the key factor to building a healthy, strong relationship. When two people come into a relationship believing that the other person is going to fill their cup up, that fails. Because that person, that other person in the relationship, is eventually going to want to fulfill themselves. They can't keep giving and giving and giving and giving you so that you feel full. You must feel full, and they must be full, and together your fullness can overflow to the world. However, when you are in a relationship and you are looking for someone to make you feel loved, you are building a codependent behavior. You are building a codependent relationship. You are never going to experience the worth that you truly are by being a divine child. If you are always looking for another person to fill you up, you are empty. Whether you think you're half full, 3/4 full, anything. If you are looking for somebody else to fill you up, you are empty. You are devoid of the presence of Spirit within you. You must love yourself as God loves you, because God is your eternal mother, father. That is who you truly are. I say these things, the mother, father, the spirit, the consciousness, and it confuses the intellect like crazy. But who we really are is Spirit, is presence, is God embodied in form. We can look at it as our mother and father principle, the first unified presence, which is God, which is now all of things. All things. If you are always looking for somebody else to show you your worth, you suffer. Because that person's actions will change. Everybody's actions are going to change. Our words will change. And in a relationship, it's important to come together understanding that you are two different people. Two extensions of Source. Ultimately, we are one, and that is beautiful to come into that union and understand that. But in this reality, we are also wanting our own experience. And if you are constantly needing another person to validate your worthiness, to validate your divinity, then you suffer. Because you no longer have that innate inner presence acknowledging the beauty that you are. You no longer listen to the internal voice, which is the only voice that is important in this reality. You are listening to somebody else's opinion of you. You are needing somebody else's actions to make you feel full. You are needing somebody else's words to make you feel full. And you are never going to feel full because eventually those words and actions will cease. Nobody can ever make you feel anything. It is always up to you. It is always about listening to your inner voice. When you develop a relationship based on somebody else making you feel something, that will always stop. It will always change. It will always cease to exist. Unfortunately, that's too much pressure to put on another person to make you feel that you are worthy. You need to feel worthy for yourself. You need to be the embodiment of divinity that you naturally are. You don't need anyone else's words or actions to make you feel something. Ultimately, somebody else is going to come along and is going to want to say those exact same words to you, and then you'll cheat, or then the relationship will end, or then something will happen. If you are looking to build a sustainable, lasting, eternal relationship, you must build it with yourself. No relationship is ever going to come into your reality that is going to make you feel that you are something bigger than what you already are. The relationship that you are searching for is with yourself. And when that relationship is finally built, and it is strong, and it is eternal, then you will meet a partner in this reality that can help allow that to grow. You will grow together. You will expand together. You will dissolve into bliss together. But it always starts with the relationship you have with yourself. You must love yourself. You must stop looking for other people to validate your divinity. You must stop looking for other people to make you feel beautiful. You must stop looking for other people to make you feel worthy. Because that is never in question. You are always worthy. In the eyes of God, you are always worthy. You are always beautiful. You are always perfect. It is only about recognizing that for yourself. That is the key. And as soon as you recognize how perfectly beautiful you are, then you will have the relationship that you've been searching for. Then that perfect partner will come into your experience. You cannot love another person either if you have nothing to give. If you do not love yourself first, how can you ever love anyone else? You must always love yourself unconditionally first, for exactly who you are, because exactly who you are is perfect. And then the relationship will come into your experience so that you can overflow that love to another person, and vice versa. So that is it. You must love yourself because you are an eternal extension of God. If you take that perspective, it is so much easier to love yourself. You are truly beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are divine. You are eternal. You are bliss embodied. And I love you. I will always love you for that. And I hope you begin to love yourself because you are perfect, exactly as you are. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, I always love them. I always love to hear what you have to say. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.
I'm a soldier of love.